Hey everybody, welcome to the GCA Auto-Miner 2.0 demonstration and instructional video. We're going to cover the 6 waypoints that are required to operate this drone, show you how to set them up, and afterwards we'll do a short demonstration to show you how your drone should look when it's all set up and ready to go. Let's get to it. Alright, we're going to set our dock waypoint. To do so, we're going to take control of our drone through its remote control. Be sure the connector block is turned on. Access the remote control and seize control of the ship. Our next goal will be to dock the drone with our station. Alright, once you've got your drone to this point, while still in control of the drone, go to your GPS and create a new waypoint from your current position. You can see here it created the glue number 1 just above the dock where our connector block is. There you have it. That's how you set up your dock waypoint. Next, we'll show you how to set up your pre-dock waypoint. To create your pre-dock waypoint, after creating the dock waypoint, regain control of your drone. Turn off the connectors so we can break away from the station. Take control of the ship and fly directly straight about 15 or 20 meters above your dock waypoint. And like with the dock waypoint, while in control of the ship, create a new waypoint from your current position. There we go. We have dock and pre-dock waypoints set up and aligned with our connector. Now we're going to set our waypoints on the asteroid that we intend to consume. When setting these waypoints, be sure to do it on the face of the asteroid that is most in line with your station. The angle we have right now is perfect. So the first waypoint that we'll set will be begin mining. This is where the drone basically turns off its autopilot and starts behaving like a drone. We will name this waypoint begin mining. Next waypoint, similar to begin mining, but it needs about 50 meters of clearance, and we're good to go. We'll call this pre-mining. There we go. We have our dock and our pre-dock, our begin mining and pre-mining waypoints. It's basically all we need for the drone to function. But we're going to go ahead and show you how to set up the 2 optional waypoints should you choose to use multiple drones. The next 2 waypoints that we will set are station arrive and station depart. These are basically there to ensure that drones arriving at the station after completing a mining mission don't collide with drones who have made a deposit and are leaving the station for a mining mission. You have a lot of freedom with where you place these waypoints, however, they do need to be above your pre-dock and dock waypoints, and probably 50 meters apart from each other. We will create station arrive, and travel maybe 100 meters the other direction, above our connector. Station depart. Alright guys, that's it for our waypoints. We're going to hop inside the drone's remote control and set up the autopilot and the actions, and we're good to go. Now that we've set all of our waypoints, we're going to access the Auto-Miner's remote control and install them into the autopilot. Do so by selecting all of our waypoints and adding them. Now we have to organize them properly. Pre-dock will be above dock. Pre-mining will be above begin mining. Station arrive will be at the very top. Station depart will be just after your dock waypoint. Alright, now the associated actions with each of these has a timer block named very similarly to the waypoint, so don't confuse yourself. So for station arrive, we'll just search for the word arrive. Arrival. There we go. Timer arrival. Trigger now. The dock waypoint has a timer called dock, which we will trigger now. Begin mining has a timer. We will trigger now. And station depart has a timer as well. There you have it. Our 4 actions are set up. We're good to go. Let's move on to the demonstration. Hey everybody, welcome to the demonstration video. We've got our 6 waypoints set, installed into the remote control. Now we're going to activate the autopilot and let this thing do what it does. Access your remote control. Be sure your flight mode is set to circle. Reset your waypoint so it begins with the first waypoint on the list, which would be station arrive, and activate the autopilot. So now the drone's going to go through its list of waypoints, starting with station arrive. I'll try to give some commentary on the different features of the drone as we watch it prepare to perform its first mining operation. If I leave anything out, or if you still have questions at the end of the video, don't be afraid to leave a comment. I'll be sure to reply. It looks like our drone has reached the station arrive. It's swapped its flight mode to backward, and it's now going to perform its docking sequence. It doesn't have anything to unload right now, but it's good that your drones do this before they take off in case there is something left in the cargo or in the connector. You want to make sure you start your missions with a totally empty drone. A beautiful dock. And we are off. Next waypoint on the list will be station depart. Beautiful. Next waypoint, pre-mining. You can see our target asteroid up ahead here. Alright, there's pre-mining. Next destination will be the begin mining waypoint, at which point the drone is going to switch off its autopilot and start doing what it does. We've been doing some testing before we did the recording, so there are a couple of holes in this asteroid. But I also wanted to demonstrate that these drones are smart enough not to traverse the exact same path they did initially. So this is a good example for you guys to see just how accurate these drones can be. Something you'll witness in the next few seconds will be these 2 thrusters you see that are turned off. They will flash fire for a couple of seconds. This happens every 60 seconds. That's to ensure that the drone does not come to a standstill. There are situations in which a drone will sort of go a little too fast and get a little overambitious and need to come to a grinding halt. Those thrusters are there to make sure that the drone picks back up its momentum and completes its mission. Smooth sailing to the end of this asteroid here. There's the previous exit hole. right, we're breaching the asteroid. And our drone has made its first exit. What you'll see now is the 180 maneuver this thing is programmed to execute. And don't worry, this thing will straighten itself out as it makes its entrance, as you can see here. Hundreds and hundreds of hours of testing went into learning to make this thing pull a 180. See the thrusters firing there just for a couple of seconds. Now, should your drone ever actually fail or get stuck in such a way that it cannot get itself unstuck, there is a beacon that activates once the drone has been away from the station for 30 minutes. So if you don't see your drone, if you're starting to worry if it's going to make it back, as long as it's within 50,000 meters of your station, that beacon's going to light up and you'll know something's wrong that's going to need your attention. I've never actually had to go recover a drone, but the failsafe is there for the worst case scenario. We've made our second exit. Once the drone gets about 50 meters of clearance from the asteroid, it'll kick back on its autopilot and make the journey home. The 50 meters of clearance is there to make sure that should your drone come out of the asteroid at an awkward angle, you don't want to kick on the autopilot and start trying to go home before you're clear of the asteroid. You want to avoid a collision if at all possible. So that's what the 50 meters is for. We're nearing the 50 meter mark. I expect this thing to turn on any second. There we go. The GCA Auto-Miner 2.0 successful mining operation. Hope you guys enjoyed the demonstration video. There's plenty to be learned about these things. I know you might have all kinds of questions about how, why, what if, so please ask in the comment section down below. I'll be sure to respond to everyone's comments, and thank you guys for watching. Bye everybody.